coffee.
It is coffee. You got a good nose. Okay. I'm not recording you, I'm just recording the reading. I'm actually putting me on the video. I'm going to put it on the internet, so in case, I'm going to tell my agent where it is on the internet, so she can tell the people here, so you can go see it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now. C.O. Corey Van Val. I can almost read it.
No, you're good. You had it.
Valerie.
No, oh, sorry. Valen.
Valet.
Kind of like Van Halen, but Van Dalen. How's it going? I had you 10th grade geometry, but I graduated last year, I think. I'll just show you some magic tricks. I'm a magician. I think I told you that.
I met this dude once.
Yes. I know you. I met you more than once, I think. And I met
Sam
you.
Pearl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
The beach thing, the hot tub.
Yes! That's how I met you.
Okay, now listen, young man.
Yes.
If, you know, I'm not asking you a question, I'm just saying, if you were born rich, it doesn't matter. If you weren't, it doesn't matter. You are destined to be rich. You are going to be a millionaire or a billionaire. Now, you have the kind of personality that you want to make money. You have the ability to. You know how. You're real good in business. So you're going to have your own business. You need to be the boss because you're, you know, the words that wanted to come out of my mouth, you're very bossy, but that's not what I wanted to say. You're very good at telling other people what to do. One thing I do have to advise you about is you are a perfectionist. And there's a problem there because you expect every person, place, thing, activity, event, including yourself, to be perfect, and there ain't no such thing. So that could be a problem for you. So understand that. You need to learn, if you haven't already, and you probably haven't, to settle for imperfection, because throughout the entire cosmos nothing is perfect and it still ticks along, you know, and that's hard for you to understand. Yeah, like I say, you're very stubborn. What I also see about you is you're very artistic. You are I kind of, it's interesting. You're a very interesting person. You're a very complex person. Okay, there's a part to you, and it's a very big part that's too damn serious. But you can have fun. You can. But you can't have a lot of it because you feel it's wasting time. All of a sudden it gets to you and you start thinking, I gotta do something. Okay, but you are very creative, you're very artistic, and that's going to help you in your career, in your endeavors.
Now, you don't tell everyone that they're going to be millionaires, do you?
Not everybody's a moneymaker like you. You've already made money. You've already had businesses. I would not be surprised if when you were this little, you didn't have a business going on. Because it's your personality. You're made for that. And you're going to be successful. You crave being successful. A lot of people crave it and they can't get it. You can.
Yeah.
Have you thought of being a lawyer?
Never.
Never. Just business.
I'll tell you where I'm actually trying to go is I like public speaking. I like speaking for crowds, like delivering messages. And I like impacting people. Like I said, I'm a magician. I'd like to show you one magic trick.
A magician?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
I'd like to show you one magic trick.
Okay.
So I'd like you to write down a card, okay? Any card in the deck, but think of something I would never think of, okay?
Write it down here.
Yeah, just one sec. Let me just make a little prediction really quick before you write it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Write it.
Yes, please.
Okay, write it, okay. So you can see it?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's clubs.
Okay. I have a pretty cool trick for you real quick.
Okay.
Can you pull out a business card, by the way? Like, let me see. But that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, it is it. That's gotta be it.
But that's not it. That is not it. Sir, I'd like you to stick your face. Say stop whenever you like.
Now.
Right there?
Okay.
Right there is good?
That works.
Check it out.
You're incredible.
You can keep that business card.
Okay, I'll pass it on to my agent.
Let's see. Yeah, and then that's another trick right there. Because I feel like those are 2 cards you're gonna pick too. But not yet, not yet. I'll come back for that.
The next card I pick will be that one.
Well, you're actually gonna slide it in between those 2 cards, but not yet. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. Okay, your turn.
Oh please, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Is my name and my birthday?
Just sign your signature and put your birthday down in numbers so I can see how you write the digits.
You guys a secret magic? Alright, yo, this one has to do a little bit of acting, okay? You guys get back? Alright, yeah. Who's good acting here? You. Alright, check this out. I have an invisible desk. Take it. Alright, shuffle it up, mix it up. You gotta take it out of the box. Alright, check it out.
Okay.
You're gonna watch this trick, yo. Alright, stand it up. Stand it up. And only get reach over and take a card. Alright, look at that card, show everyone that card. You guys want to see it? Put it back in the deck and put it face down. Square it up, and then throw it to me. That wasn't the magic trick. Check this out.
Melinda,
Watch this.
Sky.
The cool part is, what was the card that you...
That's a beautiful name, Sky.
Thank you.
Your mother gave that to you?
Oh, no.
That's your nickname.
It's just a middle name thing.
See, let me know.
Wow, that's nice.
Thank you.
Okay, and Murai?
Yeah.
Murai. Wow. Okay. Okay, I like your name. I like the way you sign it. It tells me a lot about your personality. It tells me you're picayune. You like everything to be just right. You are a perfectionist, and you crave not there's a subtle difference. I don't want to go perfectionist. Not a perfectionist. He's the perfectionist. You're the scientist of the world. You're a scientist.
What does that mean? Like,
That means you want to know everything.
Yeah.
You are the inquiring mind everybody talks about. It also means you will try everything once just because you got to know what it's like, no matter what it is. You are a scientist. You're always analyzing everything and everybody. Every person, place, thing, activity, and event. You want to know how everything works. You're very clever in figuring things out. You are a problem solver because you have the ability to see what's wrong with every person, place, thing, activity, and event, and you know how to correct them. People need to listen to you, although they think you're nagging. You're not. You're actually giving them solutions to problems, solutions to the way they're doing things wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and people need to listen to you. So the best way to get people to listen to you, you might not believe this, but you might, is to have a college degree in anything. Okay, it's got to be that paper on the wall. Because no matter how smart you are, they ain't gonna listen to you until you got it. So I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but you don't mind because you love to learn. And by the way, you don't learn easy. You have to knock it. You have to keep pushing it into your head. You can't read anything one time and get it. You've got to read it several times, and it gets in. And when it gets in, it's there. You are a very strong person. You are a very. I don't want to say you're aggressive, although probably at times you are. But you're definitely a leader. You love when things are hard to do, challenges. You love challenges. You are a pioneer and an explorer. You love going to where no one else has gone before. You're a very brave lady. You do have a boredom problem. So you need a lot of different things going on in your life in order for you to be happy. You don't like going to the same place 3 times. So school might be a little difficult for you for that reason. You're very smart. You're also a communicator. You have the kind of personality where you could be a television hostess, or a radio host, because you are a talker. You're a communicator. You do have the ability to write, but writing could bore you, so you may not be able to finish, but you can always come back to it. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
All right.
Go for it, Michael, go. Go,
Yep.
Michael, go.
Sign your signature and put your birthday down.
You will die in the next 20 days. Just kidding.
You do realize that's why we were born, right?
What?
That's the reason we were born.
To die, yeah.
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 Wow. None? N-U-N-N? What's that first letter?
That's an M. I have a
Mine.
terrible handwriting.
I can tell. Especially on that last name. You write like a doctor. You already got half, if you go to medical school, you've already got half the degree already, all right? Okay, let me take another look at this. Okay, and you very well may be going to medical school because you are a scientist. Okay. Okay, you are the mind. You're the kind of mind that people talk about. You are the inquiring mind. Okay, but you are it. People usually talk about inquiring minds, but they never can really point them out. You are it. You want to know everything, so you love to learn. You love to read. You love to study. You love documentaries on television, news maybe not so much, but definitely documentaries, history, and stuff like that. You are a very intelligent person, and your primary talent is being able to solve problems. You are a problem solver. You automatically see problems where others don't see them, and you see problems with every person, place, thing, activity, and event, and you immediately know how to fix them. So you're always telling people what's wrong with them and then telling them how to fix themselves. But the problem is they think you're being critical, and you're not. You're actually being helpful. And they need to listen to you and take your advice because you're right.
I'm not listening to you, no way.
Of course not. You're always right. Why should she listen to you?
Exactly.
Okay. You're interesting. You have an interesting personality in that you're very serious, and yet you're a little secretive about your feelings, and yet you're a smooth talker. So that's pretty interesting. You love telling people things that make them feel good, and you know what people like to hear, and you usually tell them. You're a natural born leader, and so you need to be the boss wherever you are. You are a money maker and a money handler. When you were this little, you had money under your pillow or under your mattress. You will have a lot of more money in the bank. Probably still already do, but that's beside the point. You're destined to be rich, to be wealthy. And so you're going to be that. Business is very good for you too. So after you go to medical school, you can open up your own practice. Or you may have other things in mind. What are you thinking about doing?
Auto mechanics.
Auto mechanics.
That's what I do. I fix cars.
Interesting. You might. Here's what I think you can do. I think that's interesting. That's great because you can analyze what's wrong with the car and know how to fix it. That's great.
That's what I do.
Huh?
It's what I already do.
Okay. See, you don't need to hook it up to a machine. You know what's wrong.
Right.
By sound, by this, by that, by the other. Okay. So you may very well. I don't see you working for other people for long. I see you having your own business, so you may have your own shop there. But yes. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. Here's where I was going. You're going to invent something. And you're going to be very rich with it. Okay, next.
Oh God.
Come on, Stanley Cup playoff.
Okay.
I'm so critical of people. Like, no joke.
Here we go. Diamond here.
Well, are you related?
No.
Well, you sure sign your signature is the same. Your signature is just as lousy as his is. How does that happen? Okay, let's see. Custody is the first name?
No, Courtney.
Courtney. Hi, Courtney. And the last name is J.P. Morgan?
Lagamba.
All right, okay. This tells me that right away, before I look at anything else, this tells me you are a person who gets bored very easily. You're a person who has lots to do. So you're always in a hurry. So, are you driving yet?
Yeah.
You drive too damn fast. Slow down.
Please tell me I drive fast.
Okay, let me see here.
I do drive fast. One. It wasn't for speeding.
And it's
Running a red light.
I'm a red light camera. There's a video of two.
That's okay, there's no points. They don't assess points.
I know.
Not that I know from crocheting, because I don't, honestly. But
Now you, on the other hand, I would like to see going as being a lawyer because you have a way with words, and you love winning, and you love making people do.
I do love that.
You love making people do things, so you would love making a jewelry think your way, and you would have the ability with your vocal cords to make them do that, and you would be very happy with that.
I think you just called it.
I am loud.
You are a control freak. You need to be in charge or you're not happy. And even when you sometimes let other people think they're in charge, you're in charge.
So you're that Michael, I'm in charge.
Now here's the really good part to your personality that I really like. You are the mama of the world. Everybody in the world is your baby and you love everybody and you want to help everybody, you want to protect everybody, you cry when you see somebody getting hurt or getting into trouble. And you have the ability, so you may want to be a cop. Because you're a tough cookie, you take no bull from nobody.
That's true.
That's right. And you're afraid of nothing.
That is very true.
If somebody were to hold a gun to your head, that would not scare you. You would immediately knock them on their posterior and take the gun.
I got a future.
So those are some things that you may want to do. You'd also, I truly feel that if you work inside, you would be bored because you have a boredom problem.
Man, you're like right on the dot here.
You're a very interesting person. What I like about you, you're very, very complex, and you have the toughest part of your personality that there can be, and the sweetest, softest, gentlest one that can be. You're both. So you're a little moody. Sometimes you can't be lived with, and sometimes you can't be lived without.
Wow. That was cool. High five.
Thank you, sweetheart. Who next? All right, mister. Birthday. Yeah. Because I have to see your digits.
I was lucky number 79, but 4 is
All right. Stephen Collins? Wow. That's interesting. Your signature is very interesting. It's legible, first of all, and that makes it right away different from anybody that's been here before. Okay? But and at the same time, it's concise and it's packed in. It's interesting. You don't waste space. No. And that tells me you don't do it in life either. Right. So I would venture to say, if you have your own home, do you have your own home, or you live in a room at your parents' house?
Yeah.
Okay. Your room is spotless. Everything is in its place where it belongs. And your mother didn't put it there, you did. Right. Now let me take a look at this. Okay. Wow. Okay. 94. Okay. Wow. You know, like I told her, she's tough and she's sweet and gentle. So are you. You have the two parts of your personality is a people pleaser. You love making people happy. You love helping everybody. You do not want anybody to get hurt or get into trouble. You're always trying to help everybody and protect everybody. You're a people pleaser and you're a humanist. You're a humanitarian. You know, you're a bit of a freedom freak. You cannot take being told what to do, what not to do, or even how to do something. You don't like that. You like figuring things out on your own. You have a really good mind to do that. You know, because you can look at things and know exactly what's wrong with them and how to fix them. You are very good with mechanics, but also with electronics. Yes. You are a pioneer and an explorer. You have the ability to be very tough. You are very competitive. You're always in competition with everybody and everything. No matter what they're doing, you're in competition with them. It's interesting. You're so nice, people tend to take advantage of you, and they think you're too damn nice, and in many cases you are. Okay. So they think that you're a carpet, they can walk all over you. No, they can't, because you will fight. You have a temper, and the best way to piss you off is to tell you to do something. And that's whether it's your mother, your father, your brother, your enemy, it doesn't matter who. Your best friend, don't tell you what to do. The good thing about it is you know what to do. And that's really the good thing about your personality. You are a communicator. You are definitely a communicator. People do love you. I'm not saying that everybody in the world does, but 99% of the people do. So you're Mr. Personality Plus. You also would be good in communication, in television or radio, stuff like that. Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
What we got?
Signature and your birthday.
Signature and my birthday.
Why not just screw around? And then there's the backflip. That was the best one. And then there was more.
Alex Monero. Wow. Okay. Again, I like your signature. Your signature, first of all, is legible. That's really good. But it's also concise. So you're kind of like this guy ahead of you, Steven, in that you love everything to be in its place. You're a very organized person.
For the most part. For the most part.
Let me see something here. Okay. My brother, you're too damn nice. You love everybody. You want to help everybody. You want to protect everybody. You want to make everybody happy. And you need to understand there are some people that never can be made happy. It's just impossible. When you don't make somebody happy, you think it's your fault. It's not. If you can't make somebody happy, brother, they can't be made happy. Understand that and know it from the get-go. You are a humanitarian. You're a people pleaser. You're very sweet, loving, gentle, kind. You are a little puppy dog. You crave affection. You crave gratitude, and you'll do anything to get those things. You are also the papa of the world. Everybody's your baby. You want to help everybody and guide everybody and direct everybody, tell everybody what to do, stop them from getting into trouble. You would make a great advisor, psychological advisor, psychiatric treatment of people. You'd be incredibly good at that because you are a person who needs to be at helping people. You might even become a minister. It's your lot in life is to help people and to console people. You're a very nice person. Don't change that.
Don't tell my friends that because they don't.
I understand. I understand 100% because they'll take it.
I actually want to go in the law.
Law? Be great. You're a communicator, like I said. Yeah, and you would want to defend poor people. I know. And that's good. Do it, my brother.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you. Hi. How you doing? Okay, your signature and your birthday. Your signature is almost as big as you are. It's 12 inches across. Not quite. Victoria Florcham?
No, it's kosher.
Hocham?
It's kosher.
Kosher?
Sure.
Heltzer.
You know where she's
Of course. Okay. Your signature could use a little bit more developing.
Probably.
Victoria's good, so you can read that. And the last name, you can need to work on perfecting that a little bit. Take your time. When you slow down when you write your last name.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
All right. All right. Now, sometimes that can mean it. It doesn't necessarily mean it for sure with everybody, but sometimes it can mean you don't like your last name. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Like I said, it doesn't have to be. But a lot of people, when they messed up the last name like that, it's because they don't like it. But anyway, now let's see what she got here. My mother's born February 28th. My mother's born February 28th, but not in 94. Okay, did it. Wow. You're so sweet, kind, loving, gentle. You're too damn nice. And I must tell you that most of the people here have that quality tonight and that are here. It's not quite a generation thing, but it is kind of like this school night kind of thing. This group. You've heard the saying that birds of a feather fly together. Okay, people with types of personality tend to be together. Not necessarily like a lot of the students here didn't choose to be with the other students, but still it's a flock, and there's a lot of similarities. So most of the people here are people pleasers. You're a little puppy dog. You love affection. You love being told how wonderful you are. You love gratitude. You'll do anything to get thank you. You crave that. It's amazing. Good girl. Somebody pat your head and say, "Good girl." You're in seventh heaven. But most of the people here need that same thing. Even the guys. Good boy. What I like about you is you are an inventor. You have a really good mind. You are very independent. Little puppy dogs like to be in packs, but you can be alone and be happy. You are an inventor. So here's what I got to tell you. When you have an idea, don't ask other people what they think of your idea, and I know you already have. Stop it. Just go with your idea, and I'll tell you why you can't ask other people. Because you have the ability to see an end result of something before it started. It's so easy for you, and naturally you think everybody else does too, and they don't. So you go with your ideas. You're going to be very successful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you are. Hi. Signature and birthday.
No, I'm like polite. I'm a I'm leaving all my pressure against you. You can screw me.
Oh, jeez.
Is this 522?
Yes.
94. Yep. Okay. Greg Rafan?
Rapan.
That's a nice name.
Kind of like Japan, but
That's a really nice name, Rafan. This is interesting.
yeah, I spelled mine phonetically. It's like
Your name, your signature is legible. Not everybody here's signature is legible. There are some, and you're one of them. But you people who have signatures who are legible here tonight tend to have them very small. You're very concise and very to the point. So I would say that most of the people here tonight, including you, especially you, do not have a feeling of importance of yourself. In fact, you may need to boost your self-confidence a little bit more, a little bit better, because it shows that you're closed in. Maybe you need to find somebody you can open up to and talk to, because it shows you're closed in. It almost shows like it's like you had a tough life and you need to talk about it, kind of like that. That's what your signature looks like to me. And it may not be true. Your signature just may look like that. But I would recommend you still find somebody you can just talk to. And I know it's not a lot of people. It's not everybody. Let me see what this comes to. 522. Okay. This is really interesting. Most of the people here have the same type of personality in different ways. But most of you here tonight are going to be very successful. You're money makers and you're money handlers. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Human beings with the same type of personality flock together. So here we have a lot of this tonight. You're destined to be successful. You want to be. I'm not asking you. I know you do. And you're going to be. You have, and most of you here tonight are have a part to your personality is very sweet, loving, gentle, kind, a humanitarian, people pleaser. You want to make everybody happy. And one of the reasons you want to make everybody happy is because you want them to say thank you. You crave thank you. People with your type of personality has a problem with me because I don't like to say thank you. But you gotta have thank you. If you do something 3 or 4 times for somebody, they don't say thank you, that ends it. It ain't gonna happen again. Yeah, what I like about you is you have a stubborn streak, and that's good. And I'll tell you what's good about it. People ain't gonna walk all over you. You ain't gonna let them. And that's good. It's a little hard for you even to change your own mind when you want to. You're so stubborn. But understand the following. Nobody can be successful without a little stubbornness, because that's what helps you move ahead. See what I'm saying? So, good luck. Thank you. Hi. Signature and your birthday. Robert Corraine? Huh? Corvain. That sounds like a rock and roll star, doesn't it? Corvain?
No, it's Kobayas.
Oh, Kobayas.
Nobody
Okay.
gets it right, don't worry about it.
Everybody does. Well, I got to tell you, you know, your Robert, you got real clear and concise. Your letters in your last name are not really that clear, especially this letter here. That's a V, right?
It's a B.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. So if you want people to get it right, try to slow down when you get to your last name when you write it. But anyway, it's a nice name. And what I like about it is it's very concise and it's right to the point. You're a person that likes things the right way. You don't like things haphazard. You don't like to waste space. You probably, when you have your own home, you will probably have bookshelves all over the place. You may already. But you love books because you love to learn. Let me see what else we have here. September 1. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. What I see around you is a lot of theater. So you have a lot of talents. Different talents. You are a person who is a natural born entertainer. You love making people laugh. You love being the center of attention. You don't love being the center of attention?
I like making people laugh, I'm not the center of attention.
Okay. You don't mind being alone. Maybe that's what you're thinking. You don't mind being alone, but you're very comfortable with people as well. And usually when you're in a crowd, I don't want to say you take over the crowd, but you certainly, you have the ability to be in a crowd and sit in a corner by yourself. You have that ability. But you also have the ability to have people around you, standing and gathering around you, listening to you, because you are a communicator. You are very different. You cannot think in a box. You cannot think like other people. People cannot put you in a box. You have your own way of thinking. You don't like being told what to do, but what will really piss you off is somebody tell you not to do something you've already decided to do. And the reason is because you're a risk taker. You're a risk taker. I'm not asking. I will ask now. Are you a risk taker? All right. Before you decide to do anything, you think of everything that can go wrong, do you? Well, you should. You have the ability to. Start from now on. You are destined to have money. You want to be successful, and you will be. You are very inventive. You may very well invent something. So don't ask other people what they think of your ideas. And I'll tell you, like I told one other person here before, you have the ability to see the end result of something before it's begun. You twice as much as she. I told her that. You twice as much as she. It comes so easy and natural for you. You think everybody else does too, and they don't. So don't ask people what they think of your ideas. Just move them forward. Well, good luck, my brother.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to give you a brand new page
Awesome.
that's clear on both sides. Ta-da-da. Your signature and your birthday.
My signature's horrible.
Good. Good. It means something.
Or he'll reach over and try to mark me with Sharpie. I'm so
B-O-M? Boris? Boris.
And Sviatkovich.
You know what? I could pronounce that word if I could see the letters. Okay. Okay.
J-U-T-K-O-V-I-C.
Okay. But anyway, it tells me that you, interesting. This is interesting. You care more about yourself than your family. Because your family name is really not clear at all whatsoever. But your first name is. The first name is you, your last name is your family. See how that works? Let me see what else you got. Okay.
So sorry, boys.
Okay. This is a 15?
Yes.
You know, your letters, your numbers aren't that clear either. Boris. Boris, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Boris. You're too damn sexy, Boris.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. I guess I can talk to you about this. Once or twice a day is not enough for you, and you need to work on that because that just takes too much time. So you need to work on it and develop other areas of life that you can move all that energy into. Okay. You are destined to be successful if you do that. You definitely want to be successful, and you have the ability to. You know how to make money, and you know how to handle money. You also know how to hold on to it. You will not spend, even at your 18. At 18, you will not spend all your money. You will probably won't even leave the house with all your money in your pocket because you're very good with money. You are a smooth talker, so you have no problems in fulfilling that problem we discussed before. Because you're a smooth talker, you can get anything you want. You're a very tough guy, but you're very good at pretending you're not. So you fool a lot of people. Well, maybe not a lot. After they get to know you, they know they don't want to argue with you because you will choose the world's worst word to use in an argument that will devastate people. You kill. You kill with your words, so it's good not to piss you off. You ever pissed him off? Have you ever pissed him off?
I'm a girl. I don't think I can piss him off.
That's a good point.
I can do anything.
She's probably right on that. Girls probably have a harder time pissing you off. Okay. Anyway, you have a way with words. I'd love to see you as an attorney because you are very competitive and you know what words to use. You will convince jurors anything to say and do anything you want them to. Man, if you don't become a lawyer, it's a waste of wonderful talent. What are you thinking of doing?
Either engineer or something in personal fitness.
Yeah. Well, definitely money is your forte. You could be a commercial attorney, you know. But, whatever. Thank you, brother. Signature and birthday.
You're finished. You look so sad.
Austin. Viziani? Chris. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. You cannot possibly work for somebody else. You need to have your own business. The only way you can work for somebody else is if they hire you immediately as a manager, because you got to be the boss. You are very bossy. You know how to get people to do things. You know you're not afraid to tell people what to do. You don't. I think you're even good at telling people how to do things the right way. You know, and so are you working now?
Yes.
For somebody else, right?
Yes.
As a manager? Then you hate it. Do you hate it?
Actually, I haven't started yet.
You may, well, a couple of days into the job, you may be the manager. And in that case, you'll love it. Because people, you know, the owners of companies and the managers of companies will see that you're really good with people, and you're really good at telling people what to do, and in a nice way. Now, that's not to say you can't do it in a tough way. You can, but you can do it in a nice way too, and that's important. A lot of people can only do it one way or the other. You are a natural-born teacher. You're always teaching. If somebody pisses you off and they're not in front of you, you will say, I will teach that so-and-so a lesson. And you will. It may not be this year or next, but it's coming. You're very practical. You're very grounded. You have a lot of common sense. You are a money maker and a money handler. You do like to spend money. I'm not asking. I know you do. But you also, more important than that, you love to save money. So you have money in the bank. And I'm not asking again. I know you do. And when you were this little, you had money under your pillow or under your mattress, because you were natural born. Saver, handler of money. Someday you may want to go into business as a financial advisor. You'd be really good at that, and you'd love it. But you got to be the boss, and you got to have your own business, and you will. Have you already had a little business on the side when you were younger?
5 years.
Because you're the kind of person that would sell lemonade like on the corner, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff you can do and be very successful at it.
That was awesome.
Okay, but you're going to be all right. Thank you very much. Hi. Signature and birthday. What's that? What's that?
What's that?
What's that? All right. Wow, look what you did. Look what you did. You bolded the letters. See, this is the way everybody else writes. Yours is bold. Wow, how did you do that? Not even on a computer. Okay, the last name is Philion? Philbin. Okay, so you're Regis's grandson? Matthew Philbin. Okay, Matthew, that's very interesting what you did, that you bolded those. I've never seen that before. And it tells me something about you. It tells me you're different. You're a different person from everybody else. It also tells me you have things to say. You have to be heard. So, I haven't, you know, it's kind of like you have 3 or 4 books in your head that you should be writing. Let me take a look at this other thing. July 26th is.
I started there and then drifted this way.
I don't know.
Look where I am. I'm over here.
Okay. 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 You're complex. And in that I mean to say, by that I mean to say, you are very serious. You have things to do, you have things to say, and you don't like wasting time. You have a hard time relaxing. Okay? You do have a wonderful sense of humor. You do have the ability to have fun. But I don't. But it's not all the time. It's not every day. You are very paternal. Everybody in the world is your baby. You love everybody. You love everybody. Like a kid. Like they're your kids. You want to help everybody. You feel sorry for everybody. You cry for other people when they get hurt or get into trouble because you're the daddy. And that's your job. You're supposed to. And so, at the same time, you are a money maker. Most of the people here are. And it's because birds of a feather flock together, even when they don't intend to. You know, you didn't join this group because, oh wow, this is a wonderful group, I'm going to join them. You know, you joined them because you just joined them. But it's still, birds of a feather flock together. And people of the same type personalities flock together. So most of the people here tonight, if not all of them, are money makers, money handlers, and so are you. You are a bit of a worrywart. You worry about everything, and that's one of the reasons you're so damn serious, because you're always worried about everything. I'd like to tell you there's nothing to worry about. I wish I could, but I will tell you this. You don't have to worry that much about everything. And you're a perfectionist. You want everything to be perfect, and there ain't no such thing. So it's okay to keep trying to be perfect, but give other people a break, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you. You want me to go? Sure? All right.
All right, young man.
Oh, I am so sorry for my signature. This is not even...
Yeah, write it under.
Right under? All right.
Yeah.
Good luck. You can read my name.
I can?
If you can. I mean, that is...
If I can, it'll be a miracle.
It will be a miracle.
Okay, is it coma?
No.
Comma?
No. I can tell it if you want me to.
Karma?
It's not even close to that. It's just... It's like a lot of scribbles.
All right, tell me what it is.
Connor Gallinson.
Connor Gallington?
Gallinson.
Gallinton?
Gallinson.
Gallinston?
Gallinson.
Right, Gallinson.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you're right. That doesn't look like that at all.
It's actually pretty nice for my standards.
What I'd like to recommend you do is spend some time.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. I'm definitely going to agree with you there. That needs some improvement.
Now, this tells me about your personality. It tells me you're a person that likes to hide. You've got a lot to hide, or at least you think you do. Or you'd like to hide. You'd like to crawl up under a rock and hide. That's what that signature is telling me. Now, if you don't want that signature to say that, you better change it. And it's interesting. It's interesting the space between the first letter of your last name and the last letter of your first name is wide. Now let me give you an example. Here's the space here. Yours is about twice as wide as that. Okay, this girl has wider space than you. Well, looking at this, I guess you're about average, right?
Compared to, yeah.
I did not expect that, but that's all right. Okay. So both of you, both your last name and your first name begins with a C.
No, my last name begins with a G.
That's a G?
That is a G.
Oh, okay, you really need to spend some time. Okay, let me take a look at this. August 2nd. Okay.
It is bad.
Okay, 99, 94.
94.
Looks like a 9.
It does, doesn't it? I should probably spend some more time on that as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry, I just wanted.
Fine. I don't care. Okay. All right, my brother. Now I know what you're hiding. You're too damn nice. And you don't want people to know that. Because people will take advantage of you and you know that. And you don't want to be taken advantage of, so you don't want people to know about you. Okay. Okay, I've got a lot to tell you. You got a couple hours?
I'm here till 4, so
I'm only here till 2.
They don't need that.
Okay, okay. Here's the point. You are too damn nice. You're a very, very nice person. You truly do love everybody in the world. You truly do. Everybody in the world is your baby. You are the daddy of the world. You cannot stand to see anybody getting hurt or getting in trouble. If it's a child, you will cry. You have shed tears for children you didn't know, never knew, but heard about where they were having trouble. You are very emotional. You do have a temper. You can laugh. It's interesting. You can switch from mood to mood by, I don't want to say minute to minute, but 10 minutes to 10 minutes.
Really quickly.
Yeah. So you can be very pissed off at somebody and 10 minutes later be best friends. Unless they really hurt you bad and then it's forever they're your enemy. Now, you're very psychic. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You're very psychic. You need to listen to your gut feelings because they're always right. You know things about people, places, and things before it happens. You need to listen. You're always right. You could even be a medium if you learn to meditate, and you do have the ability to meditate. You have a slight boredom problem, slight. But you do have the ability to meditate because you can overcome that slightness. Do you meditate? I would suggest you learn how to do that. It would increase your psychic abilities and you would, have you seen a spirit? Okay, and it would even open that up. And you would be good at helping those spirits as well. Interesting. I happen to like the fact that your mother or your father, whoever chose that first name for you, they chose the right name for you, and I'll tell you why. It gives you strength. Sure. Makes you very strong. It makes you it prevents people from walking all over you. You know, we talked about your secrecy, but you do have the strength to knock somebody down if they really get on your nerves. And they really have to be. It's kind of like you will not be bullied because you have the ability to knock a bully on his posterior real quick. And you certainly would not be a bully because you love people. But you have some strength. You have some strong strength. You are a little bit of a control freak because of that. Which is okay because you're the daddy of the world. If you're going to control people, it's so that for their best interest. And I know that. And that's good. As far as a career for you, I would love to see you increase your psychic abilities and become a medium. I truly would, because you could help a lot of people that way. But other than that, I could see you in psychology, helping children, and that would be something you would love. But you could help adults too. You're really interesting.
Thank you.
You fulfill your fondest dreams as far as your career is concerned. I know it's got to be about helping people.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to go to, yeah.
All right. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's great.
Thank you. Hi. Signature and birthday, please.
Okay. My name and my birthday.
Your name and everything. Did you say your name and everything?
My name and my birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
It's interesting how you hold your fingers. Let me see you hold that pen again. Let me see how I hold it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You put your thumb over there or something. I don't know how you do that. I could probably learn a lot about you by the way you hold your pen. Okay, Kayla Gardner. Wow, I can actually read your name. That's a first. That is amazing. That's a first. It's not really a first. There were 2 or 3 others. Kayla Gardner. The name is beautiful. I love the name. I also love the fact that you can read it. Now the thing is, I also like the fact, this is interesting. It's concise, it's to the point. It is. It's concise and it's to the point, and it's very much organized. So I venture to say you're an organizer. Now let's take a look here. I can see where the organization comes from. You know, you have a part to your personality where you are a perfectionist. You crave every person, place, thing, activity, event in the world to be perfect, including yourself. One thing, I do have a lesson to teach you perfectionists, and that is this. Ain't nothing perfect. Never will be. Nothing in the entire cosmos is perfect, and yet it keeps on ticking. So that should be a big lesson for you. It's okay to have your standards high for yourself, because when your standards are high for yourself and you keep trying, the more harder you try, the the closer you come to that standard. You'll never make it to the top of that standard, but you'll get closer to it. I like the fact that when you fail, you pick yourself up, wipe yourself off and start again, and that's good. It's a very good thing. The only thing is I feel you tend to get depressed every time you fail, and it takes too long for you to pick yourself up, wipe yourself off, and get back into the fray. Okay. So that's another piece of advice I want to tell you. You tend to get depressed easily and a lot and deeply. Okay. Try to realize that you need to work on that. Not quite. I think the mere fact that you know nothing's perfect and never will be will help that automatically. Okay, interesting. Like him, you are the mama of the world. Well, he's the daddy of the world. Not quite the same. You know, you love everybody also, and you want to help everybody. It's interesting. It's interesting. You are a money maker, and you will make money. And I kind of feel that you and he both will make a lot of money and give a lot of it away to people who need it. And that's a really good thing. Because you love people, you're the mama of the world, and you can't stand to see anybody get hurt or getting in trouble, whether it's child or adult. If it's a child, you will cry. You're very much like him. But then a lot of people are a lot like that here. Because this is a flock. Birds are flocking together. Okay, but anyway, you are also a people pleaser. You've always got to be making everybody happy. You also crave, just like him. You also crave gratitude. You crave a thank you. You'll do anything for a thank you. It means a lot to you. And if you do something for somebody and they don't thank you, it will piss you off. You're very affectionate, and you need your hair stroked, you need your head patted, you need your shoulders touched and patted, you need somebody to put their arm around you and to tell you how wonderful you are, because you're a little puppy dog. So is he. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.